Tonight we're in Coventry, and welcome to Question Time. And good evening to you at home. Welcome to our audience here who are going to be putting questions to our panel, who, as ever, do not know those questions till they hear them from our audience. Our panel: the Conservative Employment Minister, Esther McVey; Labour's Shadow Energy Secretary, Caroline Flint; the man who's spearheading next year's Liberal Democrat general election campaign, Paddy Ashdown; the SNP's Humza Yousaf; the Scottish Government's External Affairs Minister; and the Daily Telegraph blogger, Tim Stanley. Good, thank you very much. And our first question from Bahram Hashemi, please.
Should Gary Barlow hand back his OBE?
Should Gary Barlow hand back his OBE? They take that singer with a huge amount of tax avoidance, apparently, which has got to be paid back. Should he also hand back his OBE? Mr. McVey. No, hold on, we'll come back to this one. Caroline Flint. Yes,
well, the gentleman...
No, exactly.
No. Who's speaking on another question? Yeah. I should just say you can, of course, join in this debate.
The sliding down of the league table.
In the Scottish Parliament, they lost over half their local council. This is an English issue. My only plea to you that I have seen from the
and that turned into essentially economic blackmail. They went to the Scots and said, you know what, if you become independent, you'll starve.
If Scotland vote yes to independence.
One for you, Esther McVey.
Well, I think of this like 300 years together. It is like a long relationship. And sometimes when you've been in a relationship with somebody, you think, gosh, how are we going to keep us together?
I agree with Paddy and Tim. I'm pro-union. The trouble is, the Better Together campaign is symptomatic of what's wrong with British politics, a constant focus on negative campaigning.
Yeah.
You know, Labour's election broadcast recently was a good example of that. There's a constant moaning and groaning about what other people are doing instead of promoting the positive, and that's what the Better Together campaign should do.
Okay. And you
surely we can just go in and get them back.
Let's come back. You mentioned Tony Blair, Caroline Flint. You're a great supporter of Tony Blair, so my thanks to our panel and to all of you who came here to Coventry to take part. Until next Thursday from Question Time, good night.